Hi, this is Mrs. Buote, and we're going to work with Graphitint pencils by Derwent. These are the pencils that are in your pack. They're very nice. They're a combination of a drawing pencil, like a lead pencil, and a colored pencil. They have muted colors, like it's a earth tone palette that we have here. You're not going to get any rich reds or yellows in this palette, but they're really fun to work with, so you're going to need those. You're going to need them sharpened. I did not put a sharpener in your pack, but this is the best sharpener that I could find, which is called Maped, M-A-P-E-D. That's the best sharpener for your colored pencils, whether they're Prismacolor or Derwent. They don't ruin your pencil. You'll need that. You need a regular pencil with an eraser. And later on, you're going to need a little bit of water, a couple brushes, and paper towels. All right. So what you're going to do is make a pattern. You can make a pattern with templates if you have a template, or you can make a pattern like this. I did this pattern freehand of leaves. You don't have to do an organic pattern. You could do a pattern like this. You could do a pattern like this. I will put a step-by-step instruction up for you to make a pattern if you want like this. This is the first of the projects that we're going to do with these pencils. So the goal is to learn how to use these pencils correctly. One of the things that you need to do is, in any pattern that you establish, I want you to use every color in the pencils. And say, in doing this one, notice start with a sharp pencil, and I lean the pencil on the side to shade it, like this. So I'm not going down like this, I'm leaning it on the side. And the more pressure, the harder that I push on the pencil, the more intense the pressure, therefore the darker the color. So I'm not going to put a dark color on the whole thing. I'm going to do values of color. So you can see what I'm doing here on my design. And I did it here, and you'll notice that the pencils all have a number and a color. So this one is Ivy. So this one is slate green. So this is slate green here. I'm going to do a pretty decent job of adding value to the whole composition and pattern before I add the water to it. Okay, so I applied water to all of them. Now I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to rework it, and then I will show you how to do the plant. Basically the same thing. You don't want too much water on your brush, so it's good to have the paper towels nearby. Move the paint around. It's so much fun and relaxing, and we're learning how to use the colors. And we're so lucky that we were able to get you these supplies to do this. Not so lucky that you have to be home, but we look at the positive, which is that you have some nice stuff to work with. Do you see how I kind of push the paint around too into the spots that I might want it? And if I don't like it, I just grab it and I will redo it. Now this is the case of the smaller brush. Because I don't have such a big area to go on. I think the colors work really well with like an organic theme. I guess they work as well with geometrics. So pretty out right now. All the breadfruit pears are blooming and the cherry trees, daffodils. It's a nice time to get out there and enjoy nature. So maybe you could be inspired by, create your pattern by being inspired by nature. So I just wash off my brush a little bit before I start the next color so I don't get any of the... It's not bad to mix colors, but I want to mix it intentionally, not... because I have a dirty brush. And you can see where I put more pencil on certain areas, so it's darker. You see this area here is much darker than this, and it's going to do that when I apply the water.